What's up, everybody? It's your boy LeCompton here, and following yesterday's announcement, that is 422 for people that are watching this later, we're getting another Dragon Ball tour, and man, am I excited, but I'm kind of nervous at the same time. I'll go into it. Actually, let's go ahead and go right into it. Last year was a North American tour, so we hit a bunch of stops in North America, and then that was it. And we had some tour exclusives there, and it was really cool. It was really nice. This year announced they are going back into a world tour sort of thing, and that's starting off the tour with San Diego, SDCC, Comic-Con, all the abbreviations and numbers sort of thing, and that's obviously starting in July because that's when SDC happens. So that leads me to my next question and my next conversation piece, because we don't know anything about this. This is me speculating. This is me wishing, hoping, wondering, and throwing some crazy ideas out into the wind to see, I don't know, maybe if I'm right, maybe if I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so, there's going to be 8 stops, including San Diego. So that leaves the rest of the world up for grabs for this place. Obviously, it's got to go somewhere in Japan. There's got to be somewhere in Europe, probably a couple places in Europe, maybe a Central America and a South America. That's me just piecing stuff together. That's not saying anything. Where they're going to be, that's just guessing. Problem with that is I don't live anywhere near that. I am on the East Coast. Will not reveal my location, but yeah. So I'm kind of nervous about these because you'll probably see them on eBay, but there's going to be egregious prices for these. Obviously, there is going to be an tour exclusive, and we're going to want that. And for tour exclusives, they are recolors. They are not new releases. They are just recolors to make you be like, man, I want that, but I'm glad it's not a new figure. Just to give you enough of the enviable hype that is the Dragon Ball Tamashii Nations line thing. So that leads me to my next topic, conversation point. Who are we getting this year? Are we getting 3? Like last year? Because last year was crazy. We got tour exclusive Manga Cell. We got a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. And then we got another Broly. Because you can never have too many Brolys. Well, maybe I don't know. After this year, you might say, not another Broly. No, I will not take you'll probably take another Broly. But you don't want another Broly. I don't want another Broly. I love Broly. I want some variety, some new dudes in this. And so I wanted to go over this and kind of look for a trend here, which there's probably not a trend. There is no algorithmic thing that makes them be like, let's make this sort of thing. I do see trends, but that's not concrete. But I wanted to talk about all the SDC exclusives that we've gotten so far, and then talk about the world exclusives, the Mexican tour exclusive, and then last year's North American tour exclusives. So obviously, first up, we've got SDC Super Saiyan Goku, and the only way you have this is, well, you probably have, maybe you have it, I don't know, but this one is one of those where you need Shane McMahon's theme song playing constantly behind you, because that's the only way you're going to get this dude, unless you were in this game from the very beginning and you're like, I got this $1,200 piece. But it's SDCC Goku coming out in July 2011. That's 1 year after his initial release date. And then next we have Gohan Super Saiyan, which is the anime colors. And that came out 2 years after his release. Almost 2 years, 11 months, whatever. Actually 13 months, whatever. And so that came with that. And yes, he is a harder one to find as well. The next year we have 2013 is Piccolo. That's a huge gap from his initial release, which is crazy that you would start the line off with Piccolo, but we're not talking about that. And that's SDC exclusive Piccolo, and he is a pretty penny. That's one of those that you got on the thing. And then next year we have Vegeta Scouter, which is July 2014. That's coming out a year after his initial release, and that is Arlia Vegeta, which was his original colors, and then they're like, no, that's too crazy. I don't want that. And then we skip to 2015, and this is our first tour exclusive, not SDC, tour exclusive, and that is Goku, which is the Mexico tour exclusive Goku. I am trying to be very, very proper with this because I don't want to say anything that'll be like, hey, yeah, don't want that happening. And that, it looks like it came out a year after his initial release, and that was another thing. And then right after that, you had it seems like the same Goku coming out July 2015. Then we skip to July 2016, and that's when we get the Broly craze. And that came out 2 years, maybe 2 years, something like 2 years, 2014 to 2016. That's the first Broly we get, and that's not your only taste of Broly. Don't you worry. And so here we come with another tour exclusive, and this is a world tour exclusive, the same one we're getting this year, which is Goku Kaioken, or Kaioken Goku. And there's like 3 iterations of this dude. Like, we love this guy, so we gots to have him. So, and then that's 2017. That's Kaioken Goku coming out a little, like 2 years. I can't do math. 3 years after his initial release. And so, yeah, he's kind of hard to get. And then we go to, that was 2017. Then we go to last year. And this is where they go crazy because the line is exploding. It's the most popular it's ever been. Their technology is fan-freaking-tastic for the most part. And we get Vegito, two things of Vegito, SDCC and world exclusive, or North American tour exclusive, and then we get a Broly, and then we get a manga colored Cell. And the Broly, I would say, is more accurate to his look. It just had some more defined colors than the other 2 releases. The one release, highlighter green Broly. This one was like let's tone that highlighter down just a little bit. It's maybe like running out of ink or something. So this is where we start talking, and this is where I want to talk to you guys about what are we going to get this year. Obviously, we've gotten a lot of recolors, and you got to think of what is possible for these recolors. I mean, and we haven't gotten a single 2.0 recolor, which maybe this is the year. Maybe they're like, hey, let's do it. Maybe they're not. Will we see something? But these are my picks. These are my things, and one of them is crazy. Believe you me, it's crazy. And I'm hoping for 3 again this year because I hate my wallet and I hate bills. So I'm like, hey, bills, I don't want to pay you. I'd rather buy toys. No, I don't do that. But that's kind of what it's like in my head. Are we going to get another Goku like they always do?
I gotta do it, man.
So much. I mean, another possibility is a new Krillin. Not a 2.0 Krillin, but maybe a recolor Krillin. And like, I really don't know how you would recolor Krillin except for maybe give him his super gi to where he doesn't have the undershirt. But he looks really small in that. Just because he was a cop dude and he didn't really care. Another thing we could do is get Android 17. That seems more able to work for me because you could put him in that Ranger costume pretty easily, maybe take some pieces away and then recolor some other pieces, especially that black shirt. I see you, black shirt. You look really easy to put a Ranger logo on there. 18, don't really see that because I don't see how you'd have to get a whole new body set for her. especially to get her in that sweatsuit, that jumpsuit thing that she likes to wear in Super. Another candidate is Ultimate Gohan, which I don't really see too much you could do with him, really, at all. And then this brings me to probably one of the ones it'll probably be. And it's probably going to be Goku Blue, Kaioken Goku Blue. So kind of what Dragon Stars did this last year. I don't know. I don't keep up with them. And this is one of those hold my beer itis cases. That seems like one of the most likely to me. And then this is the one that I really want to throw out there and get you guys' opinions on, because I don't know, this was cooked up in my brain when I heard about it yesterday. I was like, no, there's no way they do it, but maybe they would. Look at Frieza. Obviously, we got a gold Frieza. We got another white Frieza. And then 1.0 has June 2013. You listening? I'm talking. Okay. A Frost. Right? Seriously. You could recolor the bottom of them, change some things, and then be done and say, hey, I got Frost. But see, there's where we hit the wall. Can you do that? Because that's technically coming out with a new character. Like, I don't think they want to do that to alienate their audience that much, but it would be really cool. Don't see it happening. A 2.0 that everybody is clamoring for, myself including, except unless I get like like my custom one back, is a Nappa. That cabbage bald head dude. He came in the manga colors, in which rubbed me the wrong. It didn't rub me the wrong way, but I was like, man, I wanted the blue armor, to where he's like, hey Vegeta. Like, that's a really bad Nappa impression, but that's what I think could happen. And then, I mean, all the other 2.0s, I really don't see recolors happening unless it's maybe like a Kid Goku putting him in his original blue gi. But that's really all I can think of. Is my Frost prediction or my idea too out there? I don't know. Just let me know in the comments below if you think that could happen, because I think it could, but I don't think it will. It'd be really cool if it did. But yeah, maybe we could get, you know what, I'm not even going to throw any more out there because it's too much and my wallet can't handle it. It's too many figures in a year. Especially if they're just going to be recolors. I can justify myself because I have to review them for my channel, but I can't review more than, or I can't justify 3 recolors of the same figure that I have or possibly currently might have or will have in the future at some point. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if I am speaking malarkey, if I'm onto something, if you just want me to shut up and review more stuff, or if you have something that you came up with something that I didn't. Here's another one just thought about. I read Vegeta Super Saiyan God Red Vegeta, which anime wise wouldn't really line up, but it lines up in the manga, especially when he fights Black. You could put him on that original Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta body. It's not that great of a body. Don't like it, but you could do it. Just throw in some red hair, change the armor to his normal armor, and you've got Red Vegeta. That seems like something that they would do, maybe might not do. I don't know. My biggest pick is probably Kaioken Goku Blue. That's gonna be one of the easiest. But I've rambled on too much. I've said things that are crazy. I've said things that make sense to me. I've said things that don't make sense to anyone. But if you like this video, hit that like button. If you thought this was, some stuff that you were like, this guy's got a point. Maybe might show my friends and you can converse maybe. If you got a podcast, throw that in there and be like, this guy said this. That makes a lot of sense. Or this guy's crazy. Share it. Share it with your friends. Like that video. Hit that notification button to let you know when all my new videos are coming out. If you haven't already done so, hit that little subscribe button in the right corner there. My face is constantly going to be burned into all these videos, so you might as well get used to it. Or put something there. I don't know, maybe you don't like my face. It's cool. I like you guys. But until next time, guys, Compton out.